You got responsibilities, sir. My God, those are special. Our Creator gives us our children, and you're supposed to take care of the gifts that are being given to you. And you're unconscious on my watch on probation when you know better. Reminding you, you're on probation not for just something, not from just spitting on the sidewalk. You shot out shot at a car, and shot at buildings. I mean, that all kinds of trouble was happening there. Many could have died. Those are special. Our Creator gives us our children, and you're supposed to take care of the gifts that are being given to you. And you're unconscious on my watch on probation when you know better. Reminding you, you're on probation not for just something, not from just spitting on the sidewalk. You shot shot at a car, and shot at buildings. I mean, that all kinds of trouble was happening there. Many could have died. So you had to be, when we placed you on probation, which was a close call on a charge of what's called deadly conduct. That's a very serious crime. I stuck my neck out and allowed this probation report on this event at 11:30, almost midnight here on October 4th. And it states, I requested Philip's blood, according to the policeman. Requested his blood. He consented. He also signed a DIC 24. I transported him to the county jail, checked the blood draw, ensured it was not tampered. It was not tampered. Draw was made at a little after midnight, about 1 o'clock, and he was released. I placed the blood evidence in the blood evidence fridge. There's nothing in here that talks about what
we got the piss back.
I don't have anything about the result.
If there's no objection from Mr. Adams, Judge, I tender to the court.
Okay.
It came back.
I tender to the court the lab report indicating a 0.197 BAC from that evening.
Okay. Well, that's 2.5 times the legal limit of ethanol. So you were 2.5 times the legal limit at midnight when your family was at home and you should have been at home, right?
Yes.
When he wasn't in jail, where was he?
He was
and the child.
He was taking care of his son while the mother worked. And
Really?
between his work, yes, sir.
Okay.
And he also took
Hold on.
care of my mother.
Hold on. Well, let me ask you, not to interrupt you, but who's taking care of that child at midnight when he's drunk and intoxicated and inebriated at a location and completely
His son.
unconscious? Who's supposed to be taking care of this child that we're so concerned about, that he's supposed to be loving and caring for, like me as a parent, because I've got 2 children.
The mother. He had just gotten.
Well,
off
where's the
work at
mother?
time. The mother, she's
At the
work
time.
there. They don't live
She
together.
was at work. Wait a second. He's intoxicated and wiped out
Right.
at the drive-through,
Yes.
and the mother is working. What's the child doing by itself?
No, the mother wasn't working. He had gotten off.
You
from
said
work.
she
the
was
mother
working.
had the baby. The mother was at home. He had gotten off from work. He was at work that night. And he had gotten.
Why wasn't he at home taking? It takes. I'm a parent. It takes 2 to run the household. Why isn't he at home at midnight when
Because-
he's supposed to be just as a good parent? But not only that, he's ordered to be at home. What is it, at 8 p.m.? He's ordered to be. He was 4 hours late. He's intoxicated and unconscious in the public while the family is at home. That's not good parenting, is it?
They don't live together, sir. He lives with me.
Okay. All right. Why is he somewhere else other than at his home where he's supposed to be as the court ordered?
Can't answer.
I know you can't. It's not fair for you. I understand.
He takes good care of my mother. He takes her to the doctor.
He can't do it when he's intoxicated and unconscious at midnight out in the public, can he? No. You got responsibilities, sir. My God. Those are special. Our creator gives us our children, and you're supposed to take care of the gifts that are being given to you. And you're unconscious on my watch on probation when you know better. Reminding you, you're on probation not for just something, not from just spitting on the sidewalk. You shot out shot at a car, and shot at buildings. I mean, all kinds of trouble was happening there. Many could have died. So you had to be, when we placed you on probation, which was a close call on a charge of what's called deadly conduct, that's a very serious crime. I stuck my neck out and allowed this probation. And I was hoping you would, like I hope all of them do well on probation. In each of these cases, the defendant pleaded guilty voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently to the crimes of deadly conduct, discharge of a firearm, a third-degree felony in each of these cases. The defendant was mentally competent to do so. He understood and appreciated the consequences of pleading guilty. There was sufficient evidence supporting his guilty plea in each case from State's Exhibit 1 to find him guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. His deferred or unadjudicated probation is hereby revoked. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these third-degree felonies. And I am following this agreement. The agreement that was reached is whatever sentence shall not exceed a cap of 5 years. You being found guilty of these third-degree felonies, you are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 4 years on each of these cases. These sentences shall run concurrently. Also, these judgments shall reflect affirmative findings that a deadly weapon, namely a firearm, was used in the commission of each of these crimes. Do you understand what has happened now, sir?
Yes.
Your probation is revoked and you are sentenced. And again, this court hates failure. I want to see success. I wish we had 100% rather than 93%. But you understood and appreciated the importance of the seriousness of this violent crime. We all stuck our neck out, giving you a second chance. And it wasn't long, a year, and you are failing. And this was fixable. I think you're capable of doing the right thing and doing better. I'm disappointed because I had good ideas that you had fixed these mistakes and you were going to live better with better decisions. But once again, you have family and responsibilities at home at midnight. You're not supposed to be at midnight intoxicated, drunk in a vehicle, sitting around intoxicated while the family is at home and you're on probation. You have to pay a price. Fix this, get out and make a responsible, exemplary life, not only for yourself, but for the children who you are going to be role modeling. You have to set an example and you are able to be better. Do it. All right.